Go back to Mississippi. Go back to Alabama. Go back to South Carolina. Go back to Georgia. Go back to Louisiana. Go back to the slums and ghettos of our northern cities. Knowing that somehow this situation can and will be changed. Let us not wallow in the valley of despair. I say to you today, my friend,
Dear Dr. King, I just wanted to let you know how moving I felt your speech was on August 23rd. When you said, "I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their characters." When you said this, I was immediately reminded of when I was 10 and attended a non-segregated grade school for the first time. When I was little, I was constantly reminded that I could do anything I put my mind to, even become President of the United States. I have always felt that I was capable of doing great things, but after hearing your speech, I actually feel like my dreams are possible. I too have a dream, and I want to thank you for inspiring me to never give up. Sincerely, Rosemary Patterson.
so even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We
Dear Dr. King, your speech at the Lincoln Memorial was incredibly inspiring to someone like me. When I was younger, I witnessed firsthand everything you spoke about in your speech and still see it today. I too used to be a supporter of segregation, but my experiences at a non-segregated school opened my eyes to allow me to find my best friend. She was right under my nose the whole time, but I didn't notice for years because she was a different race than I was. I'm back in an all-white community now and find myself constantly trying to open others' eyes the way mine have been. It is a difficult task to take on every day, but after hearing your speech, I have discovered my sense of purpose and will continue to fight for our dreams shared by so many others. Free at last, thank God Almighty we are free at last. These words will continue to push me to fight for freedom for all people. With gratitude, Grace Hamilton.
We will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last.